जी 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 ठीक है ओके सो assalamu alaikum and first of all I apologize for the inconvenience you all participants have felt. So finally we reach at our task and now we are starting our lecture for today, studying in Canada. And in this lecture, I can show you everything, whatever you want to know about the Canada, how to get the admission in the colleges and universities in the Canada, and how to what are the requirements for the that admissions in college and universities, or even in the schools too, grade 12 level. So we have to discuss in detail everything, and if you have question at the end, we will discuss inshallah that one. So this section is only for the information purpose. So take it as just information. If you need detailed information and confer information, you have to join, visit the website of the Government of Canada, Immigration, and universities and colleges in the Canada. So before going to the details, first we know why we people want to go to Canada. What is the importance? Why not elsewhere? Why in the Canada? So we must read the uh, uh, some information regarding the Canada. So Canada is the world's second largest country by area. Number one is Russia, as you are aware that Russia is number one big country, and the second largest country in the world by area is the Canada. So can even though it has a large area, but its population is where very small. It's just 38.25 million, which is the equal to the population of Karachi, Pakistan, our big city in Pakistan. 38.25 million people in 10 provinces. Canada has 10 provinces and 3 territories. Like we have a tribal area in Pakistan, Kabaili Ilaika. So we have also the 3 tribal areas. So this information regarding the geography, population, I'm giving because you must know which province is good for you to go for the education. So that's why you must know about everything in the Canada. So Canadian population is 38.25 million people only. And in a easy way, it said three, keep your mics muted, please. We are already late.
Sir, your mic is also mute. Please
unmute yourself. I have muted all. Dr. Saab, please unmute your mic because I have muted all. We had a background noise.
Okay, got it. Thank you. So we are continuing on that one. The Canada is the world's second largest country in the world, and its population is 38.25 million people, which is equal to the population of Karachi only. It's a big country, but less people. That's why they open the immigration and international students to come here, study here, and get the permanent residence here and enjoy here the life. So Canada has 10 provinces and 3 territories. Rashid, if you can record this one, it will be better. In Canada, like Pakistan or India, there is a parliamentary system. Like in Pakistan, the Prime Minister, Cabinet, Assembly, Parliament. So in Canada, is also there is a parliamentary system, and we have a parliament, upper house, lower house, whatever in the world. So the most important thing is the high quality of life and safe and secure life in Canada. Why people are interested to come Canada? Because here the life is very safe, secure, and you have no problem. There is no problem of the electricity, no problem of the bills, no problem of the safety. You can go, even the younger girl, 13, 15, 20 years at midnight, she can alone go to anywhere in the school, job. There is a safety, no one can see her. So it's a safest country in the world. That's why people want to get the immigration and the permanent residence. So why people are coming to Canada? The other important thing is that Canada is one of the top organization of economic cooperation and development. That is an organization which is called OECD, countries in spending per student. Canada is the country which is spending more money on per student in the OECD countries. So these all are the this organization is for developed countries. So Canada is among the top countries which spend more money on the students and education. The other thing, why you are coming to Canada and get the study here, and you will be graduate here, because Canada has a big research background, and research and development in the university in Canada is conducted at one of the highest rates among OECD and G8 countries. I'm giving these references because these G8 countries like America, Russia, China, Canada, these fully developed countries, they are getting the researches, but Canada is also among the top countries in the OECD which are getting the research opportunities in the universities and colleges. We will discuss in the while we move forward, and you will know that. And what is the other thing? What is important thing? It is ethnically diverse. Like here, the black peoples, white peoples, we South Asian, Pakistani, Indian, Sri Lankan, Bangladeshi, and Chinese, everybody is here. So it's a diverse country, and everybody is living with peace. So there are 4 important hubs for these diverse population. Toronto is one of the topmost because here the maximum population of migrant visible minority is living. Montreal is also a good example of the diverse population. And you know about the Vancouver city, which was one of the number 1 country in the world in the past. So it's in the British Columbia province. So that is also a very good hub for the immigrant population. So this is the reason that people are coming to come to Canada to study, to work, to get permanent residence, and to set their families. So now we are coming to the point that Canada is a bilingual country. There are 2 national languages. One is English, other is French. So 2 languages, and either you can get the education in English language, either you can get the admission in French language, whatever younger. But even though there are the institutions which can provide the education in both languages, English and French. And the important thing is that in Canada, the trimester system is here for the students. So trimester system means admissions are open in 3 times in a year. So if you are a student, and now it's September started, it's now November. So the next session will be started in the January in the colleges and some universities. The others, the next to January is in the May. So there are three in a year. There are three three timelines: September, January, and May. When you get the admission in Canadian educational institutions. So one other thing is that Canada's universities are among the world's top 100 university in the world. Why you are coming here to study in Canada? Because Canada has a very good university, top ranked universities in the world. And it's in the first 100 numbers. And Canadian students perform well in reading, literacy, maths, sciences, one of the top nations among the English and French speaking countries. So which is the subjective I mentioned that our students are on the top French speaking countries like France, like in African countries, many are the French speaking countries. English, most of the countries are the English countries like UK, Ireland, and many more countries whose national language is English. So Canada is among the top countries where the English and French languages are speaking and for the purpose of the education. So now we are coming to the why we talk about the research. Most of you youngsters, I don't know, so you are 20, 25 years, 30 years, but you have heard about the famous phone BlackBerry. So BlackBerry was the invention of a student of University of Waterloo in Canada. So it was the invention BlackBerry system, and he invented, and it was a very popular, more than the iPhone now. Everybody is talking about the iPhone, but this was a very small phone which started the emailing, phone, and online connectivity. So BlackBerry was the first phone, and it was a final year project of a student of University of Waterloo, engineering student. So you know that how it works. The other, like you people have, if you watch your home, we have flat TVs now. While we were kids, we remember that there was a big TVs, more than 40 kg, we cannot pick up. But now everybody has a flat TV. So flat TV screen is also the invention of Canadian students. It is invented in Canada. Now it's your time, the young one. So we are using the smart board in our online classes, even up to in the school universities. I don't know about in our area in Pakistan, they are in use or not, but it is worldwide very common use for the smart boards. So smart board is also the invention of the Canadian students. And you are watching the movies now, the movie system Sunnyplex, and also advanced cinemas and theaters in Pakistan too. But the most latest system in the world is the IMAX system in the theater, and IMAX system is also invented in Canada. So there is also some technical how our cell phones are working. You are aware that how the cell phones are working. So they are working by a phenomenon which is voice compression for cell phone and computers. Not for the cell phones, even for the computers. There is a voice compression. So this is also invented in Canada. So now we are talking about the levels of the education. Like in Pakistan, we are talking about the intermediate, which is grade 12. So here we say is high school diploma. And we see how much levels of, you all must be aware that how much level of education in Canada. So you have to take your decision while you are applying for the getting admission. In Canada, there are different types of post-secondary education. Post-secondary, you understand, after grade 12. So they are the universities, colleges, and also the institutes. So post-secondary institutions, yes, university, colleges, and institute, they offer the degrees like bachelor degree, master degree, doctoral degree. So they offer the degrees, also the diplomas. So short diplomas, 1 year diploma, 2 year diploma in trade, in some computers, or some in healthcare. So there are also 1 year or 6 month or less than 6 month certification courses. Like I heard many phones from the Pakistan that, oh, we are making the movie making, film making, and many other things, certifications. So you can also get the admissions in colleges for the certification. And also there are other qualification too. So now coming to the international students in Canada. So if you are interested to come to Canada, so I will just let you know that Canada is top 3 in highest percentage of international student. In the whole world, Canada is in top 3. A maximum number of students in the world is coming to Canada. International students in Canada are in an excellent position to develop their career in Canada and stay permanently, because whatever whosoever coming student, after the completion of the courses, we will discuss forward. While we move forward, I will inform you that what are your opportunities while you are studying, and while you complete your education, how will you continue to live in Canada. So this is an excellent country which provide you many opportunities for the permanent residence and job, and many more I will explain in the next slides. So now I will show you where the you see on the type right color WES. It's a World Education Service. So this is a body. While you apply for the coming to Canada, you have to get equivalency of your credentials, whatever the intermediate, bachelor, whatever degree you have to get the equivalency. Then you will apply for the in the Canadian. So this World Education Service, WES, this is an old 1-2 years old graph. So where the students are coming. So if you see the Ontario is in Ontario is a province where Toronto is its capital, and it's a richly populated, and it's an economical hub, educational hub. Number 1 in Canada is the Ontario. So maximum students from the world are coming to Ontario, and I will answer your questions at the end of session regarding the institutions in Ontario. So the in Ontario, the Toronto area, and also the many other cities I will explain you later. The other provinces, where British Columbia, the Vancouver, you have heard the Vancouver, Victoria. So there are also the famous universities there. So number 2, number of the students are going to the British Columbia. Number 3 is the Quebec province, where you heard about the Montreal. Montreal is the big city of the Quebec, and Quebec is the French-speaking province, where national language is French. So the third number is going to the French province, Quebec. So this is because you have to keep in your mind, if you want to come to Canada, where you want to go. So this is just simple information. So now we are talking about the process information. How will you start your process of admissions? If you are want to get the admission, how the process will start. So we are going from very beginning, ground zero. We have to see. If you have a pen and pencil, write it. Otherwise, I will share this presentation at the IELTS group, so you can copy that and get benefit of that one. So from January to July, okay, So research DLI, designated learning institute, schools, universities recognized by Government of Canada. Okay. From the January, you have to search. If you are finishing your school in Pakistan in the month of June, July, August, you have to research in the January start after completion of grade 12 or after completion of the bachelor degree in computer science, bachelor degree in the engineering. I have where will I have to go? So one thing, remember, important thing for all you guys, because unfortunately I heard about the many agents who are not giving the proper information to the students and looting the money from the students and parents. So whenever you decide to come to Canada, always look designated learning institute, DLI. These are the school, university and colleges which are approved by the government of Canada, because we have thousands of private colleges too here. So they are selling the admissions. So if you come to if you get the admission in private college which is not designated, even though the private colleges are also designated, but few colleges are not designated and you got admission and you spend lot of money, but you will not get the student visa because they are not DLI or designated. So whenever you want to think about getting admission in Canada, always search the DLI. How to know the DLI? Go to put the name in the Google, college name. Is that DLI? If it is DLI, its number will come in the Canadian government website, in immigration website. You will find their number, DLI number, this one. So if it is DLI, it's okay then. If it is not DLI, don't go there because you will waste your money. So from the January to July, you search the institution where you have to go, Toronto, Vancouver, or anywhere else. The number two is after research in August to December, like now. So in the Canada, now the schools, colleges for international students and for the local students, the admissions are open now. This is the time right now. Just started. The admissions are open. If you want to come plan in the next fall session, you have to decide DLI, then apply for the admission. We come on that one. This is your preparation. How will you do that? So prepare required application materials. Okay, so your credentials, like you get the equivalency of your credentials, degree, diplomas from the Canada, and you have to get your transcripts from university and get the equivalency of that one because it will help you. So admission process open August to December. Now admissions are open. So submitted completed application prior to 15 January prior to deadline. Okay. When you get information, when you completed your application process, then submit it before 15 January. So if you are interested in the fall 2024 session in the universities, you have to apply now. If you visit the websites of the universities, you will get every information for that one, and you can apply that one. You complete your requirements and submit your application before January 15 for the fall 2024. And the application process for submission started from the January and completed till April 1st. April 1st, every university will get information from the students, whatever the admission student, then they will scrutinize after April 1st. Excuse me. So after the April, I'm just telling you the story. First, collect the information And second, you have to apply. Third, you have to submit your application and before the January 15 and up to the April 1st. April 1st is the last. Then finally, after the month of April, the university colleges will make the decisions. Decisions are sent to you. If they accept offer, they will approve your criteria and your requirement. They will send you the letter of offer after the April, May, June. You will receive the admission offer letter. And when you get the offer letter, you have to accept that offer and send back to the universities. Okay. When you get the offer letter, accept their offer, send to the university. When you get the acceptance from the university, then you apply for the student visa, which is called in Canada as a study permit. We'll talk later on that one. So you can send the application by mail or by online, but most probably worldwide, the online system is working and you can applying on the online system. They have give you the sign up portal and they will send you every information there. You can get the offer there. You can accept it online and other formalities also online. So decision will be after April to August. Now we are coming to the admission requirement. So what are the admission requirements? So there are many factors which can play a role for your admissions. Admission is based on your complete academic history and achievement in three main areas. Okay. So you have to keep in your mind that grades, what grade you have, A1, 75%, 85%, 90%, whatever. The number two is English proficiency. What is your, because we are not the English speaking country, so we must need the language proficiency test like IELTS and the other required subjects. Like if you are going to engineering, you must have the math, physics, and everything in your grade 12 or in your undergrad if you are going to the master's class. So you have to meet the criteria on that one. We will discuss in detail in few slides. So the most popular test in Canadian immigration system or even in the worldwide is a IELTS, IELTS. You are very much familiar and our group is, I am providing little bit information. It's not complete because we are very busy here, but I'm just helping you all guys just to make aware that how can we get good score in the IELTS. So IELTS minimum 6.5 bands. This is very important. Listen, IELTS minimum 6.5 bands for undergrad. Undergrad, you understand that after grade 12, if you are applying for the bachelor degree, that is called undergrad. So far, it's 6.5 is requirement. Don't worry, this is a very good opportunity for you. One can easily get the 6.5. And if you are coming for the master's or grade program, you need at least 7 bands of the IELTS. And the other language is the TOEFL, is a very famous sometimes ago. Now it's very less, but even up to Taste of English as a foreign language is a TOEFL. It's IBT, internet based, at least 90 with minimum score of 21 points in each. This is the TOEFL score for the admissions in a Canadian institution. And there are also other language tests. I'm asking every day from the students that if we don't do the IELTS, what is the other test we can do? So Canadian system also provide another test which is called the CAEL, Canadian Academic English Language Assessment. either CAEL paper or CAEL computer based, CE. So you need a score at least 70. So there are two formats. One is the paper and one is the computer based, and you need 70 points for that one. The another test is the CAN test, Canadian Test of English for Scholars and Trainees. This is another test, at least 4.5 with no part lower than 4. So this is for, I think so, for the trainees and the scholars, my MPhil, masters, PhD. So if they don't want to do the test IELTS, then they can also perform this test too. Now the other very important thing for you student guys, everyone is worried about their budget because we belong to mostly from the middle class families. So everybody is thinking that Canada is a very costly country, you know that. And in Canada, international student pay double fees than the national student. If somebody is Canadian or permanent Canadian resident, its fee is, suppose if its fee is 6,000 per semester. If you are international, it should be around 10 to 12,000. So we'll see that one. And here's a link there. I will share the slides at the end of presentation. You will can connect and you will see how much fee for the different university colleges. It will provide you a good information. So, okay, so you got applied, you got offered, you got acceptance, and you have applied, came here as an international student and getting the admission. Now, how can you bear your expenses and what are your opportunities if you are coming as an international student? As an international student, you can take full advantage of the opportunities offered by Canada. There are very good opportunities. I'm always advising my friends in Pakistan, Sindh, Hyderabad, Karachi, everywhere that this message is for especially for the parents that support your child for 1 year only. Then the next year he will be good because he will learn the system, he will earn the money, and he will take the expenses by himself. Even support. I saw many people, students who are supporting their families and back home. So if you are a student, what opportunities you have? If you are a student, then you have the opportunity to work 20 hours in a week outside of the campus. So you can study regularly, whatever your class is. You can also officially work 20 hours. You can work anywhere you get whatever. Now it's a digital system. You know, the young guys, you know that you can work 20 hours a week and you can easily get money, good money to survive yourself in Canadian system. So if you come as an international student, you have been given the student work permit and you can work 20 hours per week during the regular academic sessions. But when your session is in Canada, mostly our kids here who are studying here from January to April semester break, after April to August, which is called the summer period, most of the students, they are working full time. So they are getting the more money. They are studying 2 semesters, winter and fall, and the summer session, they earn the money. Also the Canadian, mostly the Canadian students. So you can also work full time if you are your session is off. And 40 hours per week. You can, by law, we are authorized to work 40 hours maximum in a week in Canada. So 20 hours during your studies. And if you have a break, semester break, you can work 40 hours to earn more money. So now we're talking about the post-graduate work permit. This is very important for you to know that. Excuse me. Sorry, I was sick for 7 days. So I have a throat infection. So I'm getting a little bit water. Sorry for that. So post-graduation work permit. Under the post-graduation work permit program, you can obtain a work permit valid for up to 3 years, depending on the duration of your study program. Get that all important Canadian work experience as you work towards the obtaining permanent residence. Many international graduates use the PGWP as an step stone into successful career in Canada and towards Canadian permanent residence. Now, what is that? I'm explaining you that when you finish your degree, like if you finish 2 years degree and you will get 3 years work permit, and when you work for in Canada, you will get the Canadian work experience. When you get the Canadian work experience, you will get within 6 months, you will get the permanent residency of Canada, means citizenship. In 3 years, you will be the citizen of Canada. So it's a very important and the main purpose of the most international student is the postgraduate work permit. When they work in the Canada, they get the experience and it will help them in their immigration or permanent residency. The other important thing for the persons who are married, if you are coming in Canada as a student, so if you are married, if you are a boy and you can bring your wife in Canada and with your student visa, they can also issue the visa and also issue the work permit, open work permit to your wife or spouse. If you are a girl and you are married, and if you are coming as an international student, your spouse or husband will be given the open work permit. This is a very, very, very important thing because you can take your spouse here and he has full-time work permit, open work permit, he earn the money and you are good to go. Because if somebody is working full-time, so this is very good advantage. Even up to if you have a family, kids, you can also, when you get the admission, you will also get the visa for the your family, husband, wife, kids. You will take that one and you will also given the work permit to work. So this will be very, very good opportunity for international students. That's why students are coming more in Canada because there are more chances to be settled in Canada. Now we are coming to the proof of funds as a student. Excuse me. Canada study permit application. Canada study permit means Canadian student visa. Applicants need to prove they have sufficient funds to cover tuition fees and financial capacity to support living expenses for the first year of the study. You must show the money. I will let you know later how much money you need, but you must prove before getting the. Now we are coming to the process of the student visa or study permit. So you must have the enough funds to cover 1 year expenses of your daily living expenses, your tuition and everything. So look at this chart. This is the latest one I have downloaded yesterday from the Canadian immigration website. How much money you need? Everybody is asking, okay? So see this one. If you are coming alone as a student, amount of fund required per year, not in this, no tuition fees included. That is separate. For 1 year, one single student must need 10,000 Canadian dollars. It's not US dollars, it's Canadian dollars. It's less than in value than the US dollars. Okay. So you need 10,000 Canadian dollars for a year. And if you calculate it on the monthly basis, you need 833. It's not big deal. You need 833 for the requirement of government per month. Either you have 10,000, either you can spend $833. You have to prove that. But if you are married and with a family, so 10,000 for yours first family member means your wife or husband if you are married, or even up to your parent. Sometimes if they have the visa, they want to live with you and for 6 months. So first family member, you need extra 4,000 Canadian dollar. Means 10,000 yours, 4,000 your family member, wife or husband. Or $333 for first family member or second person in the family. Okay. So if you are married, your wife, husband, and additional family accompanying member, like you have kids, 1 or 2 kids. Okay. So for you have to need 3,000 more or 255 Canadian dollars. So you can, I will share you in IELTS group. So you can download and see that. This is the latest one. At least you need this money. It's not a big deal. If you see in Pakistan, we are, how much fees are these universities charging from the students. So try your hard, your parents, you try, you can make it. And if you make it, you will get a very good future and career here in Canada. Now we see how much. If you and 2 family members want to come to province other than Quebec. Quebec is separate, okay? This is for whole Canada except Montreal, Quebec province. For you will need living expenses, 10,000 for a student. I already explained that one to you. Living expenses, 4,000 for first family member, husband or wife. Living expenses, 3,000 for the second family member or the kids. So you need total 17,000 Canadian dollar per year. It's not I know for a middle class and lower middle class, this is a big money, but it's worth. If you get admission here and you are graduated in Canada and you will get the Canadian job, your whole family in back home will be good and cherished. So keep in mind this one, how much money you need. So now the common question I'm always receiving from the students, sir, we get how is there any scholarship for the foreign students? Yes, there are opportunities for scholarships too. You will also get the scholarships in Canada. So, but these scholarships are available once you got the admission and came in Canada. They will not give you directly in your back home Pakistan that you will get this scholarship come. That will be a different PhD scholars by the HEC or anything else. These are different one. But as a common student, as a good student, first you have to need to get the admission in Canada. You come and join the program, then you apply for the scholarships. Now this is I will share you in the at the end international undergraduate scholarships in Canada. International undergraduate, you remember, after grade 12 you will do the bachelor degree which is called undergraduate. There are a lot of scholarships here. The famous one is Lesser B. Pearson International Scholarship. This is you heard about that whenever somebody do to come to Canada and Toronto, the airport name is also Lesser B. Pearson, like Jinnah Airport in Karachi. So Lesser B. Pearson International Airport in Toronto, Karachi, and he was he's the Prime Minister of Canada. So his to his name there are the scholarship, and that scholarship intended to recognize the international students who demonstrate exceptional academic achievement and creativity and who are recognized as leaders within their school. Top ranking students who the good grades, everything good, they will get this scholarship for tuition, for books, incidental fees, and full residence support for 4 years. If you are top student, you will get this one for all the 4 years, everything for. And there is also one other scholarship that is called the Humber International Entrance Scholarship. There's a Humber College here, which is have also linked with the university, which can provide the degrees with the other university. It's a Gulf University, so Humber Gulf University. My daughter also got the degree from the Gulf University. Humber offer renewable full and partial tuition scholarships to new international students, beginning classes in September and January of each year. So if you are applying to the Humber College, it's in the Toronto, you can get, when you come here, you can apply the scholarship and they will definitely give you part or full, whatever their requirement, they will give you the scholarship. There is another famous university which is called the York University. So York University also providing the international students excellent opportunities for scholarships. And if you have an excellent academic record, admitted to York University, eligible for a scholarship worth 60,000 to 100,000. 60,000 to 100,000 for a 4-year degree. If you are coming to the Canada for a bachelor degree and you are a good student, you have a good record, if you are joining the York University in Toronto, you will get the 60 to 100,000. It's a very big money. So you will be good if you get this scholarship. But definitely it belongs to your credentials, your credibility, whatever you have. And University of British Columbia also providing the scholarships for international students. So it's in the British Columbia, Vancouver. You heard about the Vancouver. So they are also recognize the academic achievement of outstanding students. You see, every slide show that outstanding students. So if you work hard, you can get the scholarship everywhere in the British Columbia, in the Ontario, in the other provinces, Quebec, etc. And there is also a scholarship for the Carleton University here in the Ontario. It's also offer 4,000 to 16,000 for exemplary students. You see here the new term, exemplary student, outstanding. If you apply for that one, you will get the scholarship from the Carleton University. So there is also international graduate scholarship. Graduate scholarship means if you are applying for master's program, doctoral program, so there is also a good scholarship for 1-year Canada graduate scholarship. For those who coming for the master's program and a doctoral program, they will get this scholarship for MA, PhD, MD, PhD, etc. And it's worth about 50,000 per year for 3 years. This is also a very good scholarship. So there is also University of Manitoba. Today you are heard that if somebody is applying for the immigration, Toronto is very much populated. So go to the Saskatchewan province, go to the New Brunswick, go to the Manitoba. So there are other provinces which are offering also good opportunities. So Manitoba is another province. University of Manitoba Graduate Fellowship Scholarship. It's offer very good scholarship for masters and PhD program, and it's valued 18,000 for PhD students and 14,000 for masters student for a 12-month period. You will also get from this scholarship if you are coming to the graduate program of Manitoba. Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation Doctoral Scholarship. This is also you are very famous with our famous Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. So Elliott Trudeau is the father of Justin Trudeau. He was also the Prime Minister long ago. So in his name, there is a scholarship which is called the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Scholarship. These scholarships are open to foreign nationals, okay, for the international, with the preference for candidates from the developing world. Developing world means Canada, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, we are the developing countries. Who are applying to doctoral program in social sciences and humanities are registered full-time in the first or second year of such program at Canadian University. Its annual value is up to 60,000 per scholar for a maximum of 3 years. If you are coming to the master's program in social sciences and whichever I have mentioned here, you will get 60,000 every year for 3 years. So University of Waterloo is a very, very famous university and a prestigious University of Canada. I have also got admission in 2008 in University of Waterloo. So University of Waterloo also providing scholarship. So eligible full-time international students starting a research-based master program or PhD program will receive an international student award valued 2,045 per term for 2 years. Masters are 4,090 per term for 3 years for PhD. I also mentioned you the students of university have invented the BlackBerry phone. So there are thousands of the research projects, and if you are joining that research project in the university, so you can get the 2045 per term in a master's program and 4,090 per term for 3 years from the University of Waterloo, which is a very, very prestigious university in Canada. There is a other very famous province of Canada, which is called the Alberta, and Calgary is the big city. University of Calgary Graduate Award. University of Alberta, Calgary is also providing the a wide range of full and partial scholarship for international students. A scholarship value range from 1,000 to 40,000 and covers different field of studies. And so University of Calgary also providing the different scholarship if you are going there. International scholarship opportunities for non-Canadians. So non-Canadians means the international student. Choose what are the criteria. Choose Canada as your study or research destination and explore the opportunities available to support the best and brightest to come to Canada. Explore database by country of origin to find a scholarship, fellowships of or funding opportunities may be available by Global Affairs Canada and other Canadian federal government departments. So Global Affairs Canada, you can go on the website and look for your country, Pakistan or whatever. You can look what are the scholarship available for our country. So we will find the information there. Here is a link in the last Canadian government scholarship. You can copy that link and you can search what are the opportunities for Canadian scholarships for bachelor program, master program, or doctoral program. From this link, you can click and get the information for that one. So this is all for today. And thank you very much to listen me patiently. I appreciate your passion. And if I will take your questions now. And
Thank you so much, Sai. Thank you very much, Dr. Saab.
I think it's a time is going on. So Rashid Saab, you can take the questions.
Yeah, just thank you very much, Sai, to wrap this up. Thank you so much, Sai, Dr. Nasir Jamal Saab, for volunteering your time uh, um, and providing this excellent information to our participants. This is all about coming to Canada on a study permit. Now, thank you all participants. Thank you to you all for attending this session, and hope this presentation may have helped you in some way in providing some information that you already did not know, or may have added some knowledge or some information to what you already have. But anyways, thank you so much for taking time. And we know that no one is here except that you are interested in coming to Canada and study here. It's very good. We encourage you all to please ask any question you have that you need to know. And even if it is your personal situation, you can ask if you like. And hopefully, in some small time, Dr. Nasir will be able to answer your questions. And we will open the floor for questions. Be patient with us. We will open the floor for the questions and we'll take questions one by one, first come, first serve basis. Here is just one thing I'm going to request you and Dr. Nasir Saab that please ask question briefly and to the point. The answer will also be given short and to the point so that we can have everybody take a chance in asking a question and get their questions answered. Thank you very much. And here we start with the first of Zulfkar. Is Zulfkar here? Please ask a question, Mr. Zulfkar.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Thank you so much, sir, Dr. Saab and Rashid Sumar Saab, for this great opportunity. Sir, my question is to how to prioritize such universities like University of Waterloo would be our first priority. Yeah, it depends upon our research areas. We should go with these universities. And second question is, sir, that we have to.
Yeah, you are muted again somehow. Okay, Sai, Dr. Saab, can you please answer whatever question he
Yes,
asked?
actually, first of all, I have to explain the students or girls, whoever they are there. If you have difficulty in speaking in English, you can also ask the question in Sindhi, Urdu, or any other language. I understand. I know few languages, but whichever the convenient. But try to speak in English. It will be good. Don't worry. So while I came Canada, I was not speaking clearly, even after it was difficult. So don't worry which language you are convenient. So you can ask in that one. Okay. So the answer for the first question is that how to prioritize the institution. It's up to you because you have to research. As I told you that while you're researching the institution, you make your priority. The number one priority is the if the university is high ranking like University of Toronto, University of Waterloo, University of British Columbia, so you have to go on their websites and see what are the requirements for those universities. If you are qualifying for that one, you can apply that one. Okay. And the other thing is the financial, how much fee structure is, because you must consider your fee structure. If you are affording, how much money there, tuition fee, the common expenses, I've already told you how much you money need. And this is only for 1 year. Believe my dear friends, my dear students and participants, you only have to prepare only 1 year. This is my promise to you. You ask your parents, just provide for 1 year money, and then you will be good, inshallah. So
okay, thank you, Sai.
prioritize yourself, and if you afford finance your grades, you can join any university.
Thank you very
Go to
much,
their
Sai.
websites.
Thank you, Sai. Just to summarize this one, all the participants, please, when you see that the session is, or the when you are coming here to Canada for 2 years study, so then you will require to arrange funds for 2 years. But what Dr. Saab is saying is that you have to arrange funds for just 1 year only. And when you are here, the immigration or the laws over here allow you to work 20 hours in a week, and in that you can earn so much money and you can save it that you can live your life here. You can, and plus you can save so that you can pay your fees for the next year. So next is Innamullah. You can ask the question, please.
Thank you so much, sir. I am thankful to you for giving us time and guidance. Sir, I am going to be somehow specific that I am a law student and looking for scholarships for LLM and need guidance regarding that. What are the opportunities for a law student and how can I avail LLM degree from there? Secondly, I would like to know that which universities are offering scholarships for current months, I mean in November, December, and up to January. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so uh, I will just let you know that l- in Pakistan, it is our mindset that we are either going to the medical college after in grade 12, or we are going to the engineering. Now, the third option is came the business. So priority is always engineering and medical in Pakistan. But in Canada, the number one priority is the law. And the lawyers are earning number one money in Canada, even more than doctors. So this is very important and very costly education here in Canada. So as I already told you that you will not get any scholarship while you are in back home, but even you have to visit the website and see the opportunities. Opportunities are always there. It's not a month wise that January, December, no, always there. Go to their websites. If they are in the few months, they will mention you that it will be open in April, it will be open in January. So don't worry about that. For you, this is my advice that if you are did already the LLB in Pakistan, so you have and you have if some experience, you can apply for the Canadian immigration somewhere. And when you come here as a immigration, you will get the Canadian immigration. Then you will be a permanent resident, and you will very less fees. And you after writing one or two papers, you are authorized to practice here in some areas, like in real estate, like in attestation of the documents. So there are more chances. So don't worry. So plan for that, and we will talk in detail. If you have questions, send me on my WhatsApp number. So I will guide you properly. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. There is a WhatsApp group that is under IELTS. If you have not joined that, please send me a text in the chat and we can share the link with you. Now, Owen Raza, please ask your question. Please ask what your question.
सर अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर मां लाड़काने खां ॻाल्हाए रहियो आहियां मां एग्रीकल्चर जो स्टूडेंट आहियां हिन वक़्तु थर्ड ईयर में सिंध एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी अंडोजाम में सर एग्रीकल्चर जे हवाले सां थोरो ॿुधाए त कैनेडा में छा अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आहिनि एग्रीकल्चर जे हवाले सां
अदा मां तोखे जवाब अंग्रेजी में थो ॾियां जीअं ॿिया बि सम्झी सघनि। तव्हांखे एतिराज़ त न आहे?
जी 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 सर जी जी
हाँ बस जवाब मां अंग्रेजी में थो ॾियां तव्हांखे त जीअं ॿिया बि सम्झी सघनि। So
जी
On Raza has asked the question that what are the opportunities for the agriculture graduates in Canada? So Canada has very good opportunities for the agriculture students, and the government is promoting the agriculture graduates and agriculturists and farmers to come to Canada in immigration. So they can come to there are two provinces in Canada, two or three provinces which are producing large amount of wheat, kanak, gandum. They are producing, and they are the called the buckets of world. So there is a promotion for that one. You can also come for the study purposes after graduation. You come for the masters in the Saskatchewan and Manitoba provinces, and you will get a good opportunities for the agriculture students or for the education, for the immigration.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Saab. Yeah, that's a really good suggestion. Two provinces, Manitoba and Saskatchewan, they are called agriculture. I mean, they have a large agricultural land, and weather-wise, they are cultivating these wheat. There are lots of chances that you can, if you apply to Saskatchewan or University of Manitoba, Winnipeg, whatever, in those provinces, on the master's program, you might get a scholarship and funding also. Thank you very much. Next one is Zahir Memon. Zahir Memon.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum.
My question is, can I talk in Hindi?
Yes.
जी सर मुंहिंजो क्वेश्चन इहो आहे त MBBS लाइ कुझु अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ तव्हां ॿुधाए था सघो छो त हींअर सिंध में आउं रिसेंटली MBBS टेस्ट ॾेई चुको आहियां एंट्री टेस्ट सो हू थिए पियो रीकंडक्ट त कुझु अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ वग़ैरह मूंखे ॿुधायो कैनेडा में MBBS जे हिसाब सां
The question of Zaid Memon is that what are the opportunities for students applying in the medical education in Canada, right?
Yes sir.
Okay. So there is a big difference if you are coming to Canada in for the education purpose. In Pakistan, I am also a medical doctor. I have MBBS degree, and I got a degree from the say Jamshoro. And in after grade 12 in Pakistan, Sindh, and also in India, they can apply for the MBBS first year of the MBBS. But in Canada and many other countries, the system is different. For applying in the medical, you at least need the 4-year undergrad degree after the grade 12. So you must be BS, BSc, you will qualify for the MBBS. Here's the MD, which is equal to the MBBS. So you must be a BS or BA, 4-year BA degree. And after that, they will, yes, you can easily come if you qualify for the test. Also, like MidCat, which you are giving in Pakistan, there are also the tests. You can appear in the test here and qualify that. But the education in medical is very costly, very costly. Its fees are very, very, I think it's $1 lakh, $100,000 for a year. Honestly, it's a big fee. So I'm not discouraging or disappointing you, but if you are affording after BSc, you are welcome. Appear in their test, write the test, qualify, and start. And then will you get the very good opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sai.
So
In
sir
regard with getting admission into medical school, it is better that you complete your medical school over there in Pakistan or Sindh, whatever in colleges, where education is cheaper and you can. Here is another thing. We can aspire for any education in Canada, but please remember, we are just giving you advices. There are there's many information available on Google, and if you search in Google, you will find what are the fees of which university is accepting medical students. The only thing is this, that please don't be afraid of English. Try to speak even if you make mistakes. Try to read, try to write, try to read English newspaper. Whoever is interested in coming to Canada, please start reading English newspapers, right? Now, question from Tufel Sheikh. Thank you, and please turn off your videos.
साईं अस्सलाम वालेकुम
वालेकुम
साईं
सलाम।
मुंहिंजी नंढड़ी आहे मुंहिंजी माना धीअ उन ग्रेजुएशन कई आहे बिज़नेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में उन जो जेको आहे GP आई आहे 3.72 ऐं उन आइल्स कई आहे उन में जेको आयो आहे 7.5
जबरदस्त।
सो
Very good.
क्वेश्चन सिर्फ़ु जेको आहे उन
Congratulations. Proud of you. जीअं त हाणे ॻाल्हायो।
हा थैंक यू साईं सो मुंहिंजो क्वेश्चन साईं इहो आहे फुली फंडेड स्कॉलरशिप जे हवाले सां जेको आहे उहो ऑलरेडी ट्राई करे पई सो उनजो को चांस जेकॾहिं आहे त उहो थोरो ॿुधाइजो
Thank you very much, Tufel Saab. I really appreciate and congratulate. We are proud of that girl, inshallah. And please help her. And because she's an extraordinary good girl. So actually, you have to search the scholarships at the different websites I have already mentioned you. And also in the websites of the universities there. You have to search and you will definitely get some result. You will be in touch with me after the class. You will send me on WhatsApp number your question. I will talk you in detail and I will show you how will you proceed. So don't worry. तव्हां मूंसां पोइ राब्ते में रहो, मां तव्हांखे fully guide कंदुसि ऐं fully help कंदुसि। ऐं मां I am also coming Pakistan inshallah in the end of this month. ऐं I will do the sessions in Hyderabad, Karachi, Sakal, Ladkano, wherever मुंहिंजे दोस्तनि मूंखे चयो त मां इंशाल्लाह कंदुसि। तव्हां मूंसां पोइ राब्तो कजो। I don't want to न ॿार खे सफ़र नथा कराइण चाहियूं, उन ॿार जी हेल्प करणु खपे ऐं मां तव्हां सां फुल सपोर्ट कंदुसि। तव्हां मूंसां राब्तो कजो, तव्हांखे मां डिटेल्स में ॿुधाईंदुसि।
थैंक यू साईं। हाणे हिकिड़ो ॿियो क्वेश्चन साईं, जेके जनरली जे मूं वटि बि क्वेश्चन ईंदा आहिनि काफ़ी, मां उहो हिते रखां थो जीअं इट कैन हेल्प एवरीबॉडी एल्स हू आर हियर, दैट is there a shortcut kind of a something that or maybe let's say even if someone who has already completed their grade 12 means college in Pakistan, right? They have completed grade 12. Can they come to Canada instead of going for a diploma or a bachelor degree in Canada because they are expensive price wise? Can they get admission in grade 12 or any English improving kind of a school or something where they can get admission and improve their English so that they can get visa and at least they are here with less money?
This is a very good questions, students. This is a very good question that if you did a grade 12 intermediate exam in Pakistan and you want to come to Canada, and if you are not eligible to get admission in university, or you are non-affording for fees or any reason, so you can also get the admission in diploma programs in different colleges, which are way cheaper. So Rashid Saab has raised a very good question. So if you are non-affording, the college fee is affordable. It's about, if you have a $10,000, you easily come here.
And 16,000 diploma. I recently
No,
searched for.
this is for whole. When they came here, they can also earn the money from the work. So can easily $10,000-15,000. You can easily come for the diploma, which is 1 year or 2 year, and after that you can also go for the bachelor's program later. So you will get the immigration here. Very good question. If someone is not getting career path in Pakistan and want to come in any way here after grade 12, so they can come to the diploma programs, which are way cheaper, 50% less than 50%, more than 50% cheaper than the university programs. So you can also come for the diploma program. Thank you, Rashid Saab.
Thank you very much for this answer. And then what about if someone wants to improve their grade 12 marks and get admission here in grade 12 so they can graduate here as for the grade 12 diploma. You know what I mean?
Yeah, high school
so
diploma.
they can high school diploma. Yes.
Okay. So
even if
Ji.
Yeah. What are the options for that?
Oh, actually, if you are a grade 12 students in Pakistan, there are some schools which are providing, in Pakistan, there is system. We have a primary school 1 to 5. We have a high school from 6 to 10, and we have a college from 11, 12 and onwards, BA, BSc, whatever. So in Canada, there are also different level of schools. One is the primary elementary school, and one is the senior senior school, which is up to the grade 8, and one is high school. High school is from grade 9 to grade 12. So for high school, 30 credits are required to get the high school diploma, which in Pakistan we call intermediate. Higher secondary is part 2, intermediate. So in Canada, we have a high school diploma, which is from grade 9 to grade 12, and you have to complete at least 30 credits to get that diploma. And if you have a chemistry, physics, math in Pakistan, and you want to make it a Canadian diploma, so there are a few schools here online which are providing you the online. They can take their fee and they can give you the chance to get few. They will see your transcript, and they will advise that you need 10 credits to get the high school diploma. For you will get the admission online. You are while sitting in Pakistan in that subjects, and you qualify here, and you will get the high school diploma from the Canada. So don't worry about that. This is also a very good way to get the high school diploma of Canada.
But with I mean, that is online admission, and someone has to complete over there at their when they are at home.
Yes,
But that,
yes, they will pay
that
the
would not,
fee.
that would not say, would that would not provide them an opportunity to get visa and come to Canada
No,
and
no, no, no,
study
no.
here.
This is not concerned with visa. But if you have a high school diploma of the Canada, you can universities and colleges will prefer you to for admissions.
Okay,
So this
that
is
will
the
be the step
opportunity
one.
that yes.
That will be wonderful. That's good. Thank you very much, Sain. So we have Vishal here, and that will be the last question. After that, we will close our session. Thank you very much, Vishal. You can ask the question.
Assalamu alaikum. Hope your throat infection is fine. And this was indeed a quite fruitful session. Sir, I really want to ask about one thing that you mentioned earlier, that lawyers are highest paid profession in Canada. So what would you advise us? That we carry a bachelor's degree of law from Pakistan, or we can search for a bachelor's degree in Canada to continue law there? I aspire to become a lawyer.
Very good question, Vishal. The problem is that, in Pakistan also, I came last time, and I gave lecture in Ayaz Latifu Palijo's Law College in Hyderabad at Bypass. I came there and gave lecture there last year or maybe 2 years ago. So I was it was my first experience that saw Pakistan too. The after grade 12 they start the LLB degree. So mute the mics, please, except who is questioning. So it is good. Actually, the law degree is very costly here. If you are affording, you can also came here. After the law is also same. Like you will not get the grade 12 admission in law school here. You have to finish first the undergrad degree of 4 year, which is should be LLB, should be BSc, should be Bachelor of Arts, whatever degree you have, a Bachelor of Business, BBA, you need a bachelor degree, and then you will get to the law school. But it's again, I already told you, the fees are too high. If you afford, you are good. If you not, then you try to get 1-2 year experience after your LLB in Pakistan, and there are many opportunities for the law graduates in immigration system. Get the immigration, come here, and while you come here, you can write the Upper Law Society of Canada, like Pakistan Bar Council and Sindh Bar Council. We have also the organizations. So you can write 1 or 2 papers there, and they will allow you to do some work in the law sector, like in real estate, in the attestation of the notarization of the documents. You will start from there. And if you are enthusiastic and you have a career goal, so go to the law school here. I believe that you are young people and lot of opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Sain. Thank you, Dr. Nasir Saab. Yeah, I mean, just to give you some comparison, many people still work on the wage of, let's say, for example, $25 per hour, or could be, for example, good jobs are at $40 per hour. Some people only get $50 per hour. Doctors have largest package, for example, $200,000 to $3,000 annual salary. But compared to $40 or $50, where people can be very happy, living a happy life, because average is 25 something. But how much do they charge? The lawyers, they charge $200 per hour to someone I had to talk about for some reason recently. He told me that, are you able to pay $500 per hour? That is my fee, $500. So this is a good career in Canada, but you have to complete your studies in Pakistan, Sindh, and please work hard. Try reading newspapers every day, all those English newspapers, and try to increase your communication skills. And Dr. Saab suggested you, that's a good suggestion, that please try to come to Canada on immigration points basis. That will be more helpful to you than investing $100,000 here to get an admission and study here. So we're going to give some relaxation on this question here because I have received a personal request to please allow Bari Sumro to please ask a question. Hey, Ari Sumro, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Assalamu alaikum ji. My question is that if a student have completed his 12 years in around 2019, and since then he has not yet completed his graduation, is it any chance to get admission in diplomas also?
Yes, 100%, 200%, not 100%, 200%. You can get.
Gap does not matter.
No, there is no education. When I applied in University of Waterloo and joined University of Waterloo in Canada, one of my colleague was 64-year age. So there is no age limit. It's a pure Islamic, like we say, atalbul ilm min al mahad al allad. Binge khan वठी कबर ताई इल्म हासिल क्यों. No, there is no limit. You can easily apply, but you have to complete the requirements. Like you need IELTS. Do the IELTS 6.5 or 6. You can get 6. It's a 6 mark the college diploma. You can easily come here.
Thank you. Thank you. So nice of you.
Thank you, Sayyid Dr. Jamal Saab. So we have to say goodbye right now. Thanks everybody for attending this session. And any more questions you have, you can connect with Dr. Nasir Jamal Saab. He has dedicated his time, honestly speaking, just to give you some awareness, because he is more in kind of helping people for immigration purposes. He answers a lots of questions. He gives his time in answering these questions as much as he can. So thanks to you, Dr. Saab, for this effort and helping all of our, like, those students over there in Sindh who really need to know or want to seek some knowledge and the basic, that how to many times people see problem where to start. So now you've got some background knowledge. So then do your work. Try to ask as many questions. If you like, you can ask Dr. Saab on the group. You can join the group and ask him any questions. Try to, go through this video again. That will be shared on the group also. And then if you have any questions, but here's the thing. You can only get some answers, definitely, guidelines, but the work has to be done by you. Dr. Saab cannot sit an IELTS exam for you. No one can. You have to, how many Indian students are here who are working? The type of job I work, I go to many gas stations for some technical work. I see each and every gas station, every area in Toronto, those are all Indian students who come from India and they study in colleges, and in the afternoon or whenever they get their break, they have these jobs. So they work there, they earn, and then they pay for their fees. Even some people, as Dr. Saab mentioned, that some of them not only pay for their living here, rent and food, but or they pay their fees, the tuition fees, but they send some money back to their homes or support their parents too from that money. It's only a matter of 1 year that you have to be here.
Yes, it's a true, Rashid Saab, and we are helping our students to come here, and
Yes.
I'm here to help.
Encourage them.
And one of my requests is that I will put this lecture on. Unfortunately, we are not able to connect live on the YouTube, but inshallah, we will upload this one on the YouTube, as well as I will share link at the IELTS group. And my request is that please promote my channel and subscribe to your friends. This is not a business. I'm just volunteer to help the guys. So I need your support to extend my services to maximum number of the students, parents. In this regard, you have to subscribe my channel. And thank you so much,
Thank you very
Rashid
much.
Saab and everybody. And good night to all you. Inshallah, see you. And I will make other session for the IELTS, inshallah. And I will mention in the group. And later I will come to Pakistan, inshallah, at the end of this month, and we will meet. If you have any question, send me to my number. I let you have the number. And one thing, today I got a call that somebody in my name called and say, Dr. Nasir has said, give me 50,000. So don't pay money to anybody. I'm not asking money for anybody. These are the fraud peoples. Be aware of these forgeries. So I'm not asking money from anybody. So disregard and report to your local law authorities. Thank you so much and
Thank
have
you,
a good
Saint.
night.
And thanks so much that you clarified this. Everybody, please note that do not give any money in Dr. Saab's name. Please, he is just volunteering his time to help you, just to give you some information. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care and stay focused. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allah Hafiz.